Hello, and I'm here to do a theory about the bite of 87. Now, a lot of people have been saying about the bite of 87, like, who it was and stuff. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. You might be right, but I'm just doing my opinion. So don't get, like, hatey against me. And please don't write mean comments. So, my person who I think did the bite of 87 was Fredbear, just because him and Spring Bonnie were around in 87 and they were the only ones there. Now, because the crying child only has a dream, we all know it's a dream because in the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 minigames, it says tomorrow is another day, like when his doors are locked. And then in the dream, or in the night, they're unlocked. So, yeah, I don't get that. So, anyway, so back to the bite of 87 theory. So, I have said about, like, I'll just say all the animatronics, why they can't be. So, firstly, let's start off with Freddy. Now, Freddy, he couldn't because Freddy caused the bite of 87, but he didn't do it. It was Fredbear that I think that did it. I think Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy were all, like, buddies as children, and the crying child was bitten by Fredbear because those four accidentally killed him. But then, so yeah. But, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy are all the same, so they couldn't have done it because, they were all children back then, and then they died after just a few, like, minutes after the bite of 87. They got killed by Purple Guy, and then Marionette put the souls in the animatronics, and then because for the remakes of, like, the replacements of Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Now, it couldn't have been Balloon Boy or JJ because firstly their mouth doesn't move, so it's impossible for them to get their face bitten. Now we'll move on. So Mangle, she couldn't have done it because she didn't exist. So Mangle didn't exist. She was only a broken up toy in a little girl's room. Now, so we see her in a minigame, but then that's it. You don't see her again. And so so she was in the minigame, and she kind of couldn't have done it. Unless she could have done a bite of 87 to the floor, which is likely impossible because she was all detached. Now, we're gonna move on to the three toys. Now, the three toys couldn't have done it because they were just toys in a room. Now, so since they were they're not even in a room. They were in a park. So since I'll show you a picture of them. So yeah, they were just in a park with a girl, and yeah, and that's all you see of them, and then you never see them again. So they couldn't have done the bite of 87 because they didn't exist. They were just a toy, and I don't think a child's head would fit in that, unless it was tiny. Not even a tiny one either. Any other animatronics? Now the shadows. Well, they can't do the bite of 87. The only likely one would be Shadow Freddy because he's the shadow of Fredbear. Shadow Bonnie couldn't because he's just a shadow. And Shadow Balloon Boy couldn't because he's a shadow of a human. And now, I'm gonna tell you about Fredbear because he actually, after the bite of 87, he had his endoskeleton removed out of his body. Now, yeah, and then he was became the Golden Freddy we know today. Now, Golden Freddy's only golden. So after the grandchild was, died. Well, then the soul of the grandchild was put inside of Fredbear, and then that became Golden Freddy. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you actually thought Foxy or Mangle or someone did the Bite of 87, but I just don't really think they did, because someone like a minor character in the story couldn't have done the Bite of 87. It's like saying JJ or Cupcake did the Bite of 87, but yeah, I just thought Fredbear because he's kind of a major character in the story. Same with Golden Freddy, since he is Golden Freddy. I just thought he was a major character in the story, so that's why I decided to do this theory. This is my first theory, so please give a like if you liked it, and please write a comment in the comment section down below, and please subscribe. Bye.